Hi folks, I'm back. As promised, in this video I'll create an outer class and place an inner object into it which contains two functions. One uses the regular function, the second one uses the arrow function, and see how the value of this differs, whether it's using the regular function or the arrow function. That's what we're gonna do now here. We're just gonna stick with this example over here. Let's investigate line by line. Well, I'm gonna link this CodePen page to the description. So this time we try to create an outer function and place an arrow function inside it and discuss the value of this in this scenario. So we create a class called outer. We create a property of outer class called greet. In this case it's nihao. And inside we create an inner object with three properties. The first property is howdy, in contrast to nihao above. The first function is say, and we use the regular function, and we just console logs this.greet. The second function is called say2, and this time we use the arrow function to do the same. We just console logs this.greet. The important point is, in say and say2, this points to different object. If you have had a look at my last video, you could have guessed what they are. In the regular function, this points to, you guessed it, the object that invokes it. I'll get to that in a minute. In the second function, because this is a arrow function, this actually points to the parent object. In this case it's outer. So this in this case is outer. And in the regular function, this points to the object that invokes this method. So after that we just run say and say2 in these two lines. So when you run say, it's invoked by the inner object. So you guessed it, the value of this in this case is inner. So what's inner.greet? It's howdy. So we would expect the console to output howdy in this case. When you run say2 method, it's an arrow function, and we've covered that in an arrow function this points to the parent. Who's the parent of inner? It's the class outer. So in say2, this points to the class outer. And what's outer.greet? Outer.greet is nihao. So we would expect the second output to be nihao. So it would be howdy and then nihao. Let's see if that's the case. I just open the CodePen again. You can see the first line is howdy, second line is nihao. So in contrast to the previous video where we did not have the class outer defined, in that case inside the arrow function the parent object was window. In this case we have explicitly defined the outer class, so in this case this points to the outer class instead of the window object. So it's very clear. So that's about it, and thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you next time.